Hi, today I want to talk about this thing that drives you nuts. It is falling off the wagon, eating out of control. You also call it binging or going downhill without any breaks. It is when, after weeks or months of eating well, you suddenly have this day or a week or few weeks of eating out of control, specifically the foods that you shouldn't. Usually, it's quite annoying and disempowering to have this experience. And you probably heard me say that ending emotional eating is about increasing our awareness on every stage. So, what can we be aware of? We can be aware of our mind, what we are thinking, our feelings, and what's going on in the body. And it's not different with this incident of eating out of control. And remember, I am not making the videos for people who have severe eating disorder that qualify for therapy or medical treatment. I am only recording videos and working with people who are fully functioning. They just can't figure out completely how to end their emotional eating. In the past, I figured it out for myself. I became more aware about what I'm eating, and it took me a long time. And the reason I'm making these videos is because I want to help somebody do it faster and not having to figure it out all on their own. So maybe that's you. So let's take a look at what's going on in our emotional eating or binging incident. There is a moment when we start, there is what's going on during and what happens after. I want to start from the end, because right now you may be in maybe going through this when you just had this happen to you. I mean, you made it happen, but you don't really see it this way. And you are beating yourself up. So what is important? What happens when we stop eating out of control? There is this moment. Have you noticed there's this moment when you suddenly wake up and you have this feeling as if during this eating you were unconscious? Part of you was unconscious. You were not aware of your feelings, your thoughts, your body, because if you were, you would notice that it's full. And you simply ate out of control. But there comes a moment when you stop and you become conscious. The next thing that happens is your self-talk. You notice that you start either beating yourself up or just making this incident mean that you are doomed, that you cannot lose weight, that you cannot do this. And even worse, sometimes you make it mean there is something morally wrong with you. So please keep the morality out of this. How much you eat, what you eat, cannot mean anything about you being bad or good. Just because you eat hummus, it doesn't mean that you are more enlightened than when you eat a lot of bacon. So, and how much you eat, also, it just means that some parts of you do not get attention. It simply means that you still need to become more aware and put yourself first and take care of yourself. So keep morality out of this. Notice your self talk. What are you telling yourself? If somebody you loved did this, how would you talk to them? I'm going to prepare a worksheet for you right underneath the video so you can go through the questions on your own. So another opportunity to be more curious is to be more aware is during the binging. There will be a point during when you become more aware of what you are doing, become more present, and at least enjoy what you are eating. Slow down and enjoy it. And that is actually a tricky advice, because as soon as you become present, as soon as you start paying attention to the food and enjoy it, you will notice that you don't, because the food you eat either doesn't taste as well as it tasted when you started, or you will, when you start paying attention to chewing and the taste, you will stop. The next place where you can become more aware, and that will happen with time, is just before, just as you start. So the opportunity to increase awareness at this stage is, I just want to eat this whole cake. Actually, I could, but why? Is there something I need? Is there something I need to know, or something I need to feel? Is there some truth here right now for me to discover about myself that this cake will prevent me from accessing? Usually, it is a feeling. Usually, we feel some sort of negative emotions and we want to avoid them. So, we create a buffer of foods that contain flour, sugar, trans fats, so we don't have to feel the feeling. And the way to stop binging is to stay present here. So, what do you need to know? What do you need to feel that the food will prevent you from knowing and feeling? So you will stop having the binging incidents, you will stop falling off the wagon when you allow yourself to stay conscious and present right before that happens. So, of course, you can eat as much as you want. You can sometimes schedule it for yourself that on this and this day, because of this or this occasion, I will allow myself to eat as much as I want. All I want to convey here is that you take care of yourself. That when you decide to eat it, do it with food that is worth it, because your body is worth investing good quality food in it. After all, this is your body that is carrying you through this wonderful life's experience, and it's your body that allows you to be active in an intellectual way, emotional way, have connection with other people. And what you put into the body will have massive impact on how you feel physically, how available you are to other people and to your life because of how your body feels. So don't take this video as a message not to enjoy the food. Just when you enjoy something, make sure this serves your body on all levels.